Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Learn to Flourish live video. Today, I'm going to talk to you all about camera shots and camera angles that you can use to help improve your video, getting all these great different shots of angles. What are they and when's the right and appropriate time to use them? So I have a list of 12 basic shots that we're just going to run through that I'm going to explain to you what they are and try the best I can to demonstrate them with the live camera. And yeah, just give you an idea on just how to mix up your videos so it's a little more entertaining using these different shots instead of having one static image all the time. So the very first one is the long shot. So what a long shot is, it establishes the scene. It sometimes has a character in it, showing the character or person in that environment, or just the location that you're in that you're going to be showing for the rest of the video. So it could simply just be the character standing farther away and showing the background around them. So this would be a long shot. Then we have a mid shot, which is right here. Usually it has the person's head and their torso, sometimes even down to their waist. Mid shots are great for just people talking head stuff, explaining. You get to see a little bit more of the environment. Also, you can have two people in one shot, which also is called a tour. So you can have someone side by side talking, having a discussion, or whatever. So yeah, that's the mid shot, kind of more mid torso, upper body, and the head. And then you have a close-up. A close-up is obviously close-up of the person's face, so it's really good if you want to like see something like facial expressions on their face, something that's very important, and having a close-up is great for that. And then you have the extreme close-up, which of course is like, say, example, like close-up on the eye. Say it's important to like show something like their eye twitch, or a scar on their face, or something that's important where you want an extreme close-up on. That also works for objects too. You want a close-up on an object. So say it's a microscope looking at some blood sample. You want an extreme close-up of like the scope on like the little slide that's going to the microscope, a close-up on extreme close-up of that. So just paying attention to like those small details that are great for extreme close-ups. Then we have high angles. High angles are used to usually make your subject look a little smaller or weaker. So high angle is just the camera looking down from a high angle. So for example, this would be a high angle shot. Kind of look a little smaller in comparison to, say, it's a point of view. The high angle could be the point of view of, say, like a bigger character. I'm supposed to be like weak and timid, so high angle is great for that. And then we have the opposite of that, which is a high angle. So then the camera is pointed up. I would have to lower it here. So it's kind of dark because of the sun, but high angles to make the opposite, make the person look bigger, taller. Kind of the camera's down from the smaller person's point of view. So that's the low angle. Now, next shot is an over-the-shoulder shot. This has to be done though with two people. Generally it's great for like conversations or interview style videos. So the person you're talking to is in front of the camera, kind of usually like in a mid shot, but the person that you're having a discussion with is like their back's turned to the camera. You can see a bit of their shoulder, so it's great for like interview style or discussions, scenes between two people. So that's an over-the-shoulder shot. Then I believe the next one is point of view. So point of view is basically in the eyes of the person that you're following. So like, it's also great for tours, for example. So they have like online tours where you're just kind of like, imagine you are the cameraman and you're going through this location. So that's kind of like the point of view shot. It's great for tours and just stylistic choices in films and stuff like that. Then you have pans and tilts, two different shots, but pans are like horizontally following the subject, and tilts is vertically following the subject. So that is, say the person's walking from like one area to the next, the camera is just following them horizontally. So if I'm moving this way, the camera is following me, that's a pan, and tilt is up and down vertically. And then we have an aerial shot. An aerial shot, the stuff that usually what people get with drones and stuff like that. So that is just the location, and say like having the subject in a location, and either show like how small the person is, or just the reaction to like the environment they're in, or just showcasing the beautiful landscape you're in. So aerial shot, the camera looking directly down on the environment or location that you're at. And then the last one is the tracking shot. Tracking shot is similar to like the pan or tilt, following the subject. However, unlike pans or tilts where like the camera is locked onto place, you know, going side to side or up and down, the tracking shot is actually following the subject. So the camera we picked up, and say like the person's walking, the camera is following the person. So that is the tracking shot. So those are the 12 camera shots and angles I recommend for beginners to try out. So be sure to give those a shot in your next video creation project. You can learn more about camera angles and shots in the description below. I provided a link to our blog where we discuss more of that in depth. And also in the description, I have a link to our video equipment list for beginners if you're getting started in video creation. Some great tools that we use that we recommend for beginners that you can get started, get your feet wet with video creation. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this live video and hope you learned something on camera angles and shots, and hope to see you guys next week on the next Learn to Flourish Live.